Welcome back, TCG family. This is Sakti with the girls 1UP. And as you can deduce from the playmat that I am showing you here today, yes, we're going to be opening the latest One Piece trading card game expansion, that is OP-10. Indeed, the royal blood from the One Piece card game. So this set is actually super fun. It's going to be focusing on Dressrosa and also Punk Hazard. There are a lot of new cards in this set that are going to be included into the meta, and I am super excited to be opening this box with you today, my friends. So before we get started, I would love to see and to hear how you are doing. So as usual, leave us a comment, let us know what's up new with your lives. We always love reading you, and we always appreciate you taking the time to leave us a comment. So why don't we get started into opening and enjoying some of these OP-10. Let's embark on this sensory experience together. Alright, as usual, we're going to begin with left, and I know that sometimes we begin with the right, but at least with the One Piece packs that we have open in the boxes, the right always tends to have the better hits, so let us try to save those for the second half of our video. But we'll begin with the left side, and as you can see here, the artwork for the packs is Luffy in the Bounce Man version. I really like the Bounce Man version, and as we know, this is the one that he used to defeat Luffy during that Dressrosa arc, which is one of my favorites. Okay, so we'll begin with Inazuma. A very cute brook. Frankie. Catros Hygaligus. Oh, Brownbeard. Interesting. I mean, I remember Brownbeard, and if I remember correctly, yeah, they encounter Brownbeard at Punk Hazard. And so interesting to see the artwork here. Scratchman a Pooh. Honestly, one of the most boring Supernovas, but hey, I know that there is support with that new Trafalgar Law, the secret rare card for the Supernova decks. Here we have another Brook. And talking about Supernovas, let's meet again in the New World. Yes, when the three captains meet for the first time. And the Fighting Fish. And here we start with the uncommons. Killer. Koala, super cute koala as always. And we got a rare, the Smiley. Oh, that's right. Yep, from Punk Hazard. And we got another rare, which is the Damned Punk. I like this attack, and as you can see here, this is when Kid was punching Big Mom with it. You know, that big ray coming out of all the metal scraps. for OP-10, I know that there's a lot of valuable super rares, including that Sanji, that body swap that happens with Nami during Punk Hazard. So that is really one that we need to be looking out for. Okay, so we'll continue with Diamante, one of the Doflamingo family. Bartolomeo, oh, Barto being a simp for Luffy. Uruge, or Uruge, yeah, Uruge, I think it was. You know, this guy was actually defeated, I think, when he got to the, was it the Whole Cake Island or something? If I remember correctly. Yeah, he was defeated by one of the Charlotte family members. Scotch from Punk Hazard. I didn't like these guys at all. Edward Newgate, oh, Pops. Barrier Pistol. Saint Homing, oh my gosh, all the saints. Yeah, and here we have that little Doffy and, you know, his brother. Oy, that poor guy. They should have just stayed back home. We got Giola. Oh, I did not enjoy this character at all. Hack, yes, from the Revolutionary Army. Special long range attack, Bagworm. Yes, oh my god, Usopp breaking havoc here. Got a rare Monkey D. Luffy, yellow. A little cute Chopper. Oh my god. Well, guys, holy smokes. I guess I was teasing the right side because the left side has given us an amazing pull, and that is the alt art of that Sanji card that I was telling you about. Is that super rare? That is an absolutely amazing card for red. It is 3 cost, it is 3,000, but whenever the character is attacking, you're actually getting an additional 3,000 power. So it's a 3 cost, 6,000 power. The only downside is that when you're defending, then this becomes a 3,000. But another good thing is that on KO you get to draw a card. So it's essentially your opponents are going to have to think whether or not they want to attack you. What a fantastic pull this early on. Wow. Alright, well, you know, this pull is actually making me feel so much better because this morning I was trying to obtain, or at least roll, for the Tiamat character in Fate Grand Order, the mobile game, and I was left with nothing. But this actually makes me feel much better about today. I am very, very happy. Alright, well, this pack is likely not going to be as exciting and probably the rest of the box, but man, I am very surprised that we were able to pull that, and on our second pack. Alright, we'll continue with Barto. Oh yes, Nico Robin, my beautiful waifu. Haryudin. I am super looking forward when they go to the Giant's place. Bian, oh yes, one of those, the little insects, the tontatas. They were so cute. Oh, Cavendish, yellow, the beautiful boy. Gum Gum Raina Schneider. Pika, one of the characters that I disliked the most. Pika was just so annoying. I'm just happy that Zoro was able to chop him up. Alright, this is an uncommon. Oh, here we have Tony Chopper. Yes, when they had those weird drawings, like transformations with that woman who did art. Okay, so we got the Smoker Leader, which apparently people are super excited about because, you know, it's a very cool color combo. Like green can allow you, it has a lot of cards that allow you to simplify the field, and then of course you have the explosive power of red. And we got a rare Roronoa Zoro. Oh, and what else we got here? Divine Departure, so another rare. Yes, so I want you to take a good look at that. That is Shanks, and that is Kid there in the back. And what Shanks is doing to Kid, he's just obliterating him. Absolutely, imperatively obliterating that poor guy. As of now, some people say that Kid is gone, but you know, I don't think that nobody ever truly leaves in One Piece, and I've heard some rumors that maybe Big Mom and also Kaido might not be dead, which after that fight and falling into a lava hole, I really don't understand like how they could still be alive, or you know, if they indeed are. So, but let me know, what are your most favorite like conspiracy theories in One Piece? Alright, Frankie, Velami, another character that was not a favorite of mine. Isho I really like, I respect him a lot, but he's just bound by duty, but he also likes doing his own thing, so I like him. Sengoku. I have an issue with Sengoku being aged so harshly after once he retired from being the commander. Like, they all of a sudden made him this old man that just goes and talk to Law, and then has his old goat eating papers, but he just looks so decrepit, at least in this card. I really want to see Sengoku doing a little bit more, you know, before he kicks the bucket somehow. Oh, Muchi, I love this cute cow. Another scotch. And then here we have, there's no longer any need for the 7 warlords of the sea. And yes, remember that Isho really hated that system, and he was one of the main proponents for, you know, getting rid of that, and that's why Doflamingo was not happy about it with him. Alright, we got another hack. Oh, a baby 5. Uncommon. That's super cute. I really like that she ended up being married to this other guy, Sai. Shiryu from the Blackbeard Pirates. So yes, another card for Blackbeard. And then a Leo blue. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, seems like we got a super rare in this. Alright, let's keep opening. Heat and Wire, yes, from the Kid Pirates. This guy kind of has like a cloak that makes him look like a little roach. But I remember them, they did fight when they were at Kaido's place. Onigashima, yes. And here we have a stage, Punk Hazard itself. This arc was really interesting. I really enjoyed the whole fire versus cold, and it made sense how it tied up of the fight of the 2 admirals. I'm not gonna spoil more than that, but you kind of get an idea of who I'm talking about. Another Barto, Brooke. That's right, Frankie got swapped with Chopper. That was another funny thing that happened at Punk Hazard. Edward Newgate, so Whitebeard, 10-layer Igloo, Mocha, and then here we have Killer, another Killer. Oh, we got a special long-range attack Backworm, so another one from Usopp. And then we got a rare Marco. Marco always looks so cool, and honestly he's got one of the best devil fruits. Like, that would be the one that I would love to have. Absolutely, no question. Being a phoenix, like, that's super cool. Alright. Oh my god. Guys, we got lucky again. We got another Sanji. Super rare. Of course, this is just the standard version. So, this is really, really nice and a very good pull. I think I saw earlier on Reddit a person who opened a whole case and they didn't even get Sanjis. So what a crazy thing. I need to double check if that's true though, because then that would be a terrible luck. I think that we're pulling another leader over here, so let us see. Clone soldiers from Gurma. Oh, that's right, this is Nami. And Nami just did not know how to use Frankie's body. That was really interesting. Buffalo, another of the Donquixote pirates. Here we have Kinemon. Oh yeah, when they were rescuing him. Another brook. Saint Homing. Fighting fish. And Nami. Oh yes, I really love like the different art styles that they used during that fight, because they were essentially reproducing things like painter styles like Picasso. So I really enjoy that. Here we have a Momonosuke, dragon form. Oh yeah, sugar. So yeah, purple red, which I think is going to be one of those leaders that is not going to be played that much. At least for the next couple sets. So, end of your turn, if you have a Don Quixote pirate type character with 6,000 power or more, set up one of your Don cards as active, and an opponent's turn once per turn. When you activate an event, add up to one Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. So, not as cool as other. And here we have another sugar. Not as cool as other leaders in this set, but definitely, I mean, one to keep. It's apparently fun to play, but just obviously non-meta decks. Alrighty, and we got a sugar rare and a Basil Hawkins rare. Alright, my friends, we'll continue with Hyrodin, Perona, Brownbeard, Cavendish, Sengoku, let's meet again in the New World, Caribou. That's right, Caribou was able to escape with Luffy. I just don't remember which arc. I mean, definitely with the Fishman Island arc, he was there. And then I don't remember the other one. I'm gonna have to go and rewatch some of those. Here we got another Isho. Oh, very nice. So Trafalgar Law, yellow and green leader is gonna be one of the new ones that people are going to be playing a lot. So this is a fun leader. Activate main once per turn. If the total cost of your characters is 5 or more, you may return one of your characters to the owner's hand. Reveal one card from the top of your life cards. If that card is a Supernova type character card with a cost of 5 or less, you may play that card. So essentially, this is a good one for like playing Supernova. A Leo rare card and a Shiryu. And here we go. A Duffy Dawn. Very nice. I know a lot of people love Doflamingo. Honestly, I'm not such a huge fan of his, but you know, I think he's super cool. His background story was amazing. I really enjoy that, and you know, Oda really gets in your mind and really makes you love all of his characters. Alright, seems like we have another super rare here in the back, so it would be our third from this box, if we consider the alt art of the Sanji. And we'll begin with our wonderful Emporio Ivankov. Oh, we got Blue Gilly, Inazuma, Frankie in Chopper's body, Fighting Fish, Saint Homing, Barrier pistol, which honestly this is actually a super cool way of using Barto's barrier ability. Like you can just punch people. Nami. Oh, a Caesar clown. He has. Who could not think of Punk Hazard without thinking of Caesar Clown and getting his face smashed by Luffy there at the end? He did a really funny job when he was Gastino. I thought that was super funny. Giola, yes, so that lady that did all the art transformations. We got a rare radio knife. Oh, Law is just so cool. I really like Trafalgar Law, and honestly, I would, if I were to be someone from the series, it would either be Nico Robin or Trafalgar Law. And then, oh, there we go. We got a Duffy super rare. Talking about the big bad boy from Dressrosa. Alrighty. And seems like we got another super rare here. I have not seen Rebecca or Kiros yet, so I hope that we can get to pull them because they are really good. And also Tashigi and Smoker, we have not seen those yet. Alright, Perona, Diamante, Robin, Zoro, Usopp. A pretty badass Usopp actually. Nice, I like that. Bian, Kinemon, Room, of course, Trafalgar Law's special attack, got a Baby 5, a Cavendish Rare, which I cannot believe how expensive the Cavendish are from EVO1, from that extra booster. They're insanely expensive. And it's really interesting because people just did not like EVO1 when it came out. Just, I don't know, it just stayed with boxes costing about like $80, and now you look at them and they're like 200 or so. It's kind of insane. Alright, oh yes, we got a Kusan. So this is actually another really good card because what happens here? This card is extremely good for Blackbeard. And so this character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's effects. So it can just sit there. It is a 5 cost, 5,000, and then you can activate main. You may trash this character, draw 1 card, then play up to 1 Blackbeard Pirate types character card with a cost of 5 or less other than Kusan from your trash. So if you're playing Blackbeard, that means that you can bring out the beating stick of Burgess, Jesus Burgess, and you can essentially play him for free just from sacrificing Kusan, which is pretty crazy. Great card to pull. We'll begin with a cute Brook, Urush, Blue Gilly, Anami, Zoro, Scotch. Oh, here we have the little black bears, which honestly it was another one of those of sugar moves that I absolutely despised. I don't like her at all. Fighting fish, we got Heck, we got Caribou again, a Liberation, yes, Blackbeard, and an Enel. I think that there is a very good yellow Enel coming in the extra booster number 2, which I think is coming right after this set. And that extra memorial booster, I have heard, so don't take my word from granted, but I've heard from people that distributors had a very tight allocation and that some of the, big buyers got allocated very few product, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. I know that maybe Bandai was kind of pissed off from the first EVO1 where they overprinted it, and then it just stayed on the shelves for so long until people realized like how amazing some of these cards were, and obviously with the new rotations and bannings and all that. So maybe they learned their lesson and are making a tighter print run for EVO2. So I actually order a case of it just in case, and it also is, I think, the 25th anniversary, or it's some form of anniversary for One Piece. So there's going to be really nice cards inside and some like manga design. So I absolutely recommend it to pick up some of those. Alright, seems like we got something fun here in the back. Let's not spoil the fun, but maybe a teeny bit. Alright, well, let's see what it is. We got Bellamy, Perona, Nico Robin, Apu, the Igloo, Bien, Dragon number 13. Oh, that's right. There were dragons in Punk Hazard. Oh, Ryoma. Nice. I like Ryoma. He was very, very cool. Gumbum Dragon Fire Pistol, Twister Star. Jesus, that is a tongue twister indeed. Ryoma was actually uncommon. We got a Caesar Soldier. We got a Savo. And... oh, yes. We got a yellow Luffy secret. Alright. Well, we didn't get the Trafalgar Law, but the Monkey D. Luffy one is also super cool. So once per turn, this character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. When attacking, you may place 3 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. Huh. An interesting effect. I wonder what would be like the best use for this particular card. So let me know in the comments, guys. I'm really interested. Nice, we got a secret. Ivankov is always the perfect way to begin a pack. Kinemon, Rock, Usopp, Frankie, Rhino Schneider, Brooke, Tony Chopper, Gum UFO. Oh, this is an uncommon. This is also an uncommon. Divine Departure, yes. Ovulator Eating Kid right there. And a Dracul Mihawk. I love Mihawk. He's just so smooth. I don't know. He looks so like a Casanova almost. Alright, we're gonna order some of the cards in here to make space for the new ones. And let us see what the right side has. I mean, so far we got this Monkey D. Luffy secret card, and we got this really amazing alt art of the Sanji in Nami's body. This is like an amazing pull, not only because of the waifu material, but because the card is just so good by itself. We also got 1, 2, 3 normal SRs, including another Sanji, the normal version. We got Duffy, and we got Kusan, which is an amazing card for a Blackbeard deck. We'll begin with Isho, Nami, San Juan Wolf. Oh, that's right. He's another one of the Blackbeard pirate members. Kinemon, Sai, Trevel, Oh, that's... Oh, the weak do not have the right to choose how they die. You know, not one of my favorite phrases in the series, but Frankie, Nami, X-Drake. Yeah, this guy just had a really interesting ending there, but I guess that, you know, he kind of picked his own resting place. Here we have Virgo and another NL green version. Oh, we seem to have something interesting in here. Oops. What is this? Interesting. Okay. Ibankov, Blue Gilly, Brown Beard, Perona. Let's meet again in the New World. Travel, a dragon number 13, Caesar Soldier, and Nami. Oh, Usopp, that's right. So apparently this Usopp leader is also really good and a ton of fun. Black Blue. So let me know in the comments and here in the chat like how you're liking, or if you have played this version at all, because people are really enjoying this. Got a Cavendish and a Frankie. I love this Frankie version with his, you know, braids and the beard. That was so funny. We'll continue with San Juan Wolf, Rouge, Rock, Diamante, Apu, Barrier Pistol, Sengoku, looking very old there, Room, Pika, Kozuki Momonosuke. Yes, so that was kind of like the art style that I was telling you about. That is so cute. We got another Liberation and... Oh, very, very nice. This Tashigi is also really good. If you have a green character other than Tashigi that would be removed from the field by your opponent's effects, you may rest this character instead. How about that, friends? And look at this, it's a 3 cost and it's a counter 2000. So I can see this being a staple in green decks. Very, very nice. I'm happy that we got to pull the Tashigi. We'll continue with Inazuma, Velami, a brown beard. Ugh, this event that I don't like. Sai, Vian, Zoro. Oh, a Foxy. Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen a Foxy. Oh, there we go. Yellow Kid. This is another really fun leader to be playing this time around. So let me know in the comments, because this is a supernova, so maybe it goes with that yellow secret Luffy that we pulled. Is it a yellow actually? I'm not sure. Let's see. Violet. Follow me and I will guide you. This was the funniest thing ever. Like, got Usopp. I love it. Alright, and here we have another, our second Duffy done hit. Gonna put them together. Alright, let's see. No, I think that this is black. Yeah, right here. So, yeah, it's a black Luffy. Nice. Okay, well, we've been getting some really fun stuff. And we still have a number of packs left, so let us keep ripping them open. And I think that we pulled some alt art over here. Let us not spoil ourselves. I mean, hopefully it could be a flampe, but I'm not gonna, you know, put my hopes up. That card is really hard to pull, apparently. Alright, Heat and Wire, Kinemon, Zoro, Little Black Bears, Cavendish, Usopp, the crazy tongue twister over here, and then Caesar Clown. Oh, nice. This is the first time we see this Boney, Jewelry Boney, uncommon. She's a blocker. You may add one card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. Add up to one Supernova type character cards with a cost of 5 from your hand to the top of your life cards face up. Nice, that's really fun. Alrighty, we got a Mihawk, and then what did we get? What did we get? Holy smokes! This is another amazing pull, my friends. Oh my god. I guess that every time I open a One Piece box, I need to be looking at, you know, not pulling the FGO character that I want, because this card is amazing. So first of all, look at this art. This is one of the best illustrations that we've had in this trading card game. It's just Whitebeard enjoying his time with his family. Because remember that the one thing that he treasured the most, and that he didn't have, and that he only desired, was having a family. And he would call his crewmates his sons or daughters, and they would in return call him Pops. I am so happy we got to pull this card, my friends. I really like Whitebeard. I never really got around playing him as a leader, but his art and you know, I just really like him, his character. I think that he was really cool, and how much of an influence he had in the story and the lore. I really like this, so I am so super happy. I think that this pull itself just made up for the entire box, and then obviously we got this amazing Nami as well. I am so excited and so happy that we got to pull this card. Wow. Really, really fun. Okay, well, we'll continue. Rock, Frankie, Clone Soldier, Fighting Fish, Rhino Schneider, another Whitebeard, but in green, Treble, which I think that this is the first one that we get to see. I really hated Treble, one of the characters that I disliked the most. We have Cove. Oh, I think this is the first time that we see Cove. Oh, yes. Jesus Burgess. So here, this is the card that you could actually summon or bring back from the trash with Kusan. Because here, Don X1, if you have 8 or more cards in your trash, this character gains Rush. So he's a 5 cost 6,000, so it's actually a pretty good deal. Gum Gum UFO. That's right, he did that. And we got a rare Sabo and... oh, nice. Alright, so we got the Shigi, and now we got Smoker too, when they did the body swap. Yes, I am so happy that we were able to get them both. Also another really good card, let's see. So it's a 5 cost 7,000, and it has Banish. When this card deals damage, the target card is trashed without activating its trigger. So that's actually a really good effect. Activate main, set up to one of your dunk cards as active. Then you cannot set dunk cards as active using character effects during this turn. So this is really good for some of the green decks. I think the one that I'm thinking about is Bonnie. But yeah, let me know if you think that this could go in other sets, because this Tashigi and Smoker combo is just really, really good. We'll continue with Urush, Varto, Perona, Heat and Wire, Muchi, Little Black Bears, Usopp, Giola, X-Drake. Oh, this is an uncommon, X-Drake too. And a Caesar Clown, which is another one of the leaders that is not going to be really played, but it's just a fun one. Tony Chopper, which actually this card is really good. So it's 4/4, but it's a 2000, and then it's also a blocker. And then in opponent's turn, this character gains plus 2000 power, so it's a 4/6000. So this is gonna be a really good card for also red decks. It's a very nice ball. We got a limb as well. I think that so far this box has been really, really good. I mean, the only thing that we need to pull would be like a manga, but I don't think that's going to happen at this point. It's just been a really fantastic box and just so much fun. Nami, Nico Robin, Isho, Brooke, Scotch. Ugh, I hate this event. I don't like those words. Oh, Mancheri. I love her. She's so cute. And we got another Ryoma, a God Thread. That's true. Yeah, that was from Dofi. And then I do not forgive those who laugh at my family. Yeah, he got like super pissed off. Ooh, alrighty. And then a Basil Hawkins. Alright, my friends, we got 4. So let us see what else we get. San Juan Wolf, Punk Hazard, Buffalo, Apu, Dragon number 13, the Igloo, Sai, yeah, there we go. Sai was one of the lucky guys there. Hakinamon, Koala, Tony Chopper, Green Enel. Oh, very nice. We got an SR Kyros. And hopefully, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get Rebecca. But this Kyros is also really good. It's a 7/9000, and then on play return up to 1 character that costs 5 or less to the owner's hand. So it goes really well with the Usopp leader, because then you could play like the one-legged toy soldier for free. So I think that's a really good deal, and that's why blue black Usopp is one of those really good decks right now. Okay, so I think we're gonna get a leader on this one. Hyrodine, Frankie, Rhino Schneider, Muchi, Cavendish, Jewelry Pony, X-Drake. Oh, yes, we got another smoker. Yeah, we had already pulled one, so we have a second copy. We got a Virgo rare and a Violet. I wonder, like, who is this guy over here? That's interesting. Is it Sanji? Oh yes, that's right. Because she like seduced him. Yep, and then she ended up falling in love with him. That's right. That's that famous phrase that Sanji never doubts a woman's tears or something like that. Alrighty. Everyone says that he's so perfect, but he's actually a gentleman, I feel. Alright, we got a super rare here. Hopefully it's that Rebecca. If it's Rebecca, then we would have, like, you know, the ultimate SR's pools. So I'm looking forward to it. We got an Ivanko, Buffalo, Isho, the horrible event, Travel, Saint Homing, Let's Meet Again in the New World, Cute Koala, Special Long Range Attack, the Bagworm. We got Mocha, Capone, Gang Beji. Oh, Beji. I really want to see, like, what's up, what's happened with him. Oh, nice. We actually got a kit, super rare, the yellow one. So this is actually another, you know, fairly decent card. On play, you may rest this character, trash up to one card from the top of your opponent's life cards. End of your turn, if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, draw one card and trash one card from your hand. So it gives you card draw, essentially. Alrighty, I don't think we pulled Rebecca, but you know, we got really decent cards. Alright, and I think that we got another Usopp leader. We'll see. Hidden Wire, Punk Hazard, San Juan Wolf, Hyrodine, Sengoku, Warrior Pistol, Whitebeard, Momonosuke, Zoro. Yes, here we have another black-blue Usopp. Very good deck. Senor Pink. Oh my god, this is when he was like young and sprite and he was in love. And look at how handsome he was. I really like Senor Pink. And look, this is a perfect ending. The fight of the manliness right here. Frankie versus Senor Pink. What an epic battle that was. Very, very fun. Alright, TCG family, well, what do you think of this crazy box? I really enjoyed it. It was really fun to open. We got a lot of really nice hits, very good and useful super rares, and you know, overall, very fun to open, very fun to relieve a lot of the arcs, the plots in these arcs. Dressrosa, Punk Hazard. Obviously, there were like certain parts also of like Whole Cake Island with some of the. I know that Flampe was reprinted in this set. We unfortunately didn't pull any of them. I know that there is a really good alt art version of that Flampe that shows up with Katakuri. That is a really beautiful card. But you know what other beautiful cards we got? Yes. Newgate, Edward Newgate, Whitebeard and his family alt art. We got the amazing Sanji in Nami's body alt art too. This is an amazing pull. And we also got Monkey D. Luffy's secret card. How about that, TCG fam? Like, we got super lucky with the alt arts that we pulled. These are amazing and they're gorgeous. I'm super excited. Alright, as for the SRs that we got, from the right side we got a yellow Captain Kit. We got Kyros, and we unfortunately did not pull Rebecca, but the Kyros is a really good one for that Usopp black and blue deck. Here we have Smoker, and we actually also pulled Tashigi, so this is a very nice combo, and I'm really happy that they brought them from Punk Hazard. We got a Kusan, which is a great card for Blackbeard. Yes, very nice. And we also got a Doflamingo and another Sanji. How about that? Like, that is super lucky, and once again a really good card to have. Well, TCG fam, let me know what you think of these pulls. Let me know what you are playing in your locals, and how are you enjoying this new expansion, Royal Blood OP-10. Really fun to open. I had a blast opening this box with you all, and I'm looking forward to your comments. I hope everything is going wonderfully in your life, and I will see you on our next video. If you haven't done so, like and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow and reach out more members for our TCG family. Thank you, my friends. Relax, enjoy, and we will see you on the next one.